Insane health benefit of canned mackerel miso soup. That's something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. Okay, in the last video, I shared with you how to make canned mackerel at home. So did you try making it? Yeah. Okay. So now um, what kind of dish can you make from it? Yeah, the most common one is salad. Yeah, you can make salad with canned mackerel or homemade, kind of a soft mackerel. Yeah, I think when I was a kid, I used to eat, canned mackerel with like a raw onions. That was very common. Or, tuna with a raw onion, and that was very kind of common. With the mayonnaise, it really goes really well. But you can add any other vegetables, like maybe cabbage. You can like put raw onions, raw cabbage, yeah, and then mix with the mackerel and the mayonnaise. That is very good. Today, I'll share with you something that is very popular as a kind of superfood dish. Yeah, it's sort of health trend. Yeah. So whenever people talk about canned mackerel, they always, think of this dish. Yeah. And that is canned mackerel miso soup. Yes. And mackerel miso soup is very big. Yeah. It is again featured in many magazines and TV programs and everywhere. Yeah, like for example, this one it says it is good for high blood pressure, diabetes, dementia, and osteoporosis. Yeah, and it says like, oh, you can lose 10 kilograms or 5 kilograms. Yeah, and that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it is a very popular as superfood dish. All right. So what is so special about canned mackerel miso soup then? Yeah. Well, number one, you can use the liquid of the canned mackerel. So when you make canned mackerel at home, yeah, you have this liquid, right? Yeah, and then I said that you don't want to put all the liquid if it's too much, and then you can use the rest, yeah, in a soup or something. So miso soup is a perfect way to use that leftover liquid. Yeah, you can make miso soup out of that liquid. Yeah. And miso soup is so versatile. Yeah. You can make all kind of miso soup. Um, for example, you can add, vegetables and mushrooms. In salad, you can use some vegetable, but not all kinds of vegetable. But once it is a cooked dish, then you can use some hard vegetables as well. And then you can use mushroom. That is powerful because mushrooms are very good for you too. And the combined benefit of macro and miso, yeah, that is so special. So, what is the combined benefit then? First of all, 5 health benefit of miso soup that I shared with you before in my other video. It is actually called 5 health benefit of miso soup. So please watch that video for details. Yeah. So one, it is a fermented food dish. Two, it contains spermidine, this nutrient activate autophagy. Yeah. And three, it usually has seaweed. Yeah, miso soup we usually make miso soup using wakame or other kind of seaweed, and seaweed is very good to eat with fish because it has high magnesium content, right? And then four, it has a lot of vegetables, yeah. Five, it is soup, yeah. Soup warms your body up, so it is good to have one soup dish in your meal. Right. And then 5 health benefits of miso itself, right? So one, it may support gut health, yeah, because it's a fermented food, and it may promote vitamin levels. Three, it may reduce the risk of certain cancers. Four, it may enhance immune function. Five, it may support brain health, right? All right. So let's look at the health benefit of macro then, yeah? Um, Now, one, mackerel is a substantial source of omega-3 fatty acid. And 2, mackerel contains significant amount of vitamin B12. And 3, it is rich in protein. Now, so miso contains some protein, but the amount of miso you use in a soup is not a lot. Yeah. So therefore, the total, amount of protein intake is not big. But if you put mackerel there, suddenly miso soup becomes a protein-rich dish. 4, mackerel contains very low levels of mercury. Now, it depending on the type of mackerel and depending on the region, so you need to check the kind of a mackerel that doesn't contain high level of mercury in your region. Yeah. But in Japan, usually mackerels are considered to be a low level mercury fish. And 5, mackerel offers 100% of the RDI for vitamin D, yeah, recommended daily intake. And 6, mackerel may improve cardiovascular health. And 7, mackerel may improve cognitive function. It's good for the brain as well, yeah. Therefore, yeah, the mackerel miso soup is super nutritious dish. So I recommend that you put mackerel into a miso soup and enjoy canned mackerel miso soup. Okay, if you're interested in Japanese dietary culture, please read my book, The Ikigai Diet, The Secret Japanese Diet to Health and Longevity. The book contains useful information such as Ichibutsu Zen Taishoku, Mago wa Yasashi, Ichiju Sansai, Chindo Fuji, and Hare and Care. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya, the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. If you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel. And please leave your comment. Have you ever tried canned mackerel miso soup? Thank you. Well, I'll see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai!